So here's some of the art supplies. Some of the art supplies I bought here. This is the only one. No, the other one. This is the only one I brought with me, and that's the one I bought on eBay. So all of these I bought. No, all these I bought. This is a gray zebra. Not expected to find it. Gray kuretake, it's for calligraphy, and the same black one. And kuretake, which I use mostly because it's so soft and so precise. Yeah, I bought this at Daiso one day ago, and it seems like waterproof, but I'm not sure. Yeah, this is also from Daiso, and it's very black and very consistent. There is no texture. But when you need to do something more sophisticated, there is no pause. You have to do fastly, which is definitely spoiling the quality at the end. And this is like more controlled ink. So yeah, let's try use all of these combined. I want to add some more grays, and then maybe use this one and this one. Yeah, maybe all of them. Okay. Coca Bliss. It is hard when you go on different time during the day. So the light is definitely like always different. So yeah, now it's not like yesterday when I started doing, but this will make this ship pop up a little bit more. So you can see this gray is really intensive and it's really watery. So you have to be very sure what your move is, so you not make a shit, you know. So pretty intensive run through the hairs, but still looks like a looks very traditional and sophisticated, I think. What I see now on this part. I should be doing one gray that is lighter than this, and I wanted to do it with dipping this into water and try it at home, but I can't do it now. So this used to be really heavy, almost black in nature, so I'm adding a layer more. Looks okay. Hope the paper will hold on. Yeah, and let's see here. I think the most difficult thing about this panorama is the actual bridge. It goes on the other side of the river, opposite side of us, from us. And yeah, I definitely need more grays. There's some stairs. You have to do somehow some kind of fast lines, but it doesn't really break the quality when you're too fast, you know. Okay, let me do something a little bit here. Definitely try to do the water. Have to watch not to go over some other lines, because then the perspective is not so obvious. Also, I cast shadows from on the water from the boat. There's something from this building. weeks in Tokyo now, and tomorrow we're heading to a little bit like a road trip around Japan. Super low budget, but Seisho Kipun 18, like youthful ticket. That's like $100 per person for 5 non-consecutive days. It's like not like a Jira pass. And I wanted to like make a little like art supply haul and explain what I've been doing these days because of my travel journal. And I realized I really want to do something with colors, and I didn't have time because I was sick for like 7 days to really go and buy some gouache or something. And but I bought a Daiso. First time I was in Asakusa in Daiso, I bought 100 yen scrap, like scrapbook. It's like for, you know, putting your memories, photos, but the paper inside is such a good quality and thick. Oh yeah, I also bought some masks because it's not appropriate if you caught a cold to go around and sniffing your nose and blah blah. And these, in case we are just in Kyoto, and generally these next 10 days around Japan there will be a lot of walking, so in case rain catches us, we don't want to depend on that and be inside. So I just bought these at Daiso for 100 yen as well, and super happy because I hate umbrellas. I love them, you know, like the way they look, they're very iconic, but I don't like using them and wearing them with me anywhere, even the smallest, the most practical ones. And yeah, I just caught cold. Sorry, my Sakura house room is messy, but never mind. And because you saw that when I was showing the other things, I bought this jacket in Uniqlo because I realized I caught the cold because I was wearing some stupid coat of mine that it's not any protection, like zero protection from the wind. And here the climate is very windy, even if it's like a warm day in December, and it could be very warm, like 15 degrees, but you're thinking it's summer and people are walking in t-shirts and like flip-flops. I'm not used to this climate, and since it's very like windy, I had to buy a wind protective jacket to get on, because I was so scared because I already got sick here. And let's go to the art supplies haul. I really wanted to show you what I bought. So yeah, this is like messy on my bed, but never mind. Let me switch the monitor. So here, because I will not be like this will be open in like few minutes, and I wanted to show you with the packaging because that's probably the most interesting. So I did some swatches here on this paper, and it's for the inks is absolutely gorgeous, and it's very thick. So I thought I should try and do this. But as they had pencil watercolors, which is wonderful, I saw that on Daiso hauls and many other YouTube videos, and I really wanted to try them. But now it's like I can do something that I'm not really into watercolor right now. Maybe I will, and I will buy some more of these. But they didn't have acrylic paint in blue, and I just bought here. So I bought the white, the yellow, you know, like basic colors, and black and white. And so I will probably, they'll probably be just good enough to mix them in between and make everything I need from there, because that's everything you need. This blue might be a little bit like putting some limitations because of what kind of blue this is, but it's not, I think it's not the cyan, but yeah, let me see, it's cobalt blue. Yeah, so cobalt blue is gives a lot of coolness. Yeah, that could be even good. Gives a lot of cool tones when you mix that with another colors. like with yellow, but considering that this paper is very warm, color recycled like cardboard, I think it will be just fine. And I saw this palette, I was like so much, I wanted to have this plastic palette so much, and it's like 15 to 20 bucks on internet. Not, I don't think it's Daiso, but yeah, in Daiso it's 100 yen, and I realized I couldn't just every time just put colors. I have to have some kind of reservoir and place where I mix them. So I bought this palette, which is absolutely awesome, and I will definitely be using that at home at some point in the future. And then I realized I have so many water brushes at home, like 4 or 5, but I didn't bring it with me. Oh, sorry. I didn't bring it with me, and I'm kind of mad at myself that I bought a new one. But yeah, so this will be easier because I don't have need to put water in any like any can or a plastic bowl or something, and water just there, and then you put a little bit inside and mix them and all that. That's all. So far I wanted to show you what I have with my travel journal. So this is my favorite Muno notebook. I started doing some stupid stickers here from packaging. But yeah, basically this is what I did in Belgrade. And then, you know, this like first attempt, very shy attempt of daily comic, and this is like warming up after buying some kuretake and this gray zebra, and yeah, it's wonderful. The page is generally bad, but I was so excited because Boran went to some smoking room to sit, and it was a nice place, quiet. So I tried the supplies I just bought the same day, like first day. And yeah, this is like a first double page. I dared to start in Ueno Park, and yeah, this is like I was really thinking about if I should put some grays, like gray tones there or not. Oh, Boran gave me the idea to put Beggy Birds there because it's kind of realistic, and mostly I do cartoony for Beggy Bird brand, and it's always good. I always put these birds on my illustrations whenever I can, whenever I have the opportunity to kind of sign them. So yeah, at the end I realized I can just use some gray because I found some calligraphy shop. I will show you that too. So yeah, let me put camera aside. So here is what I bought so far here in Tokyo. And I absolutely loved the fact that I started to talk about these two, like gray and black, and Skuretake. It's from like super cool calligraphy shop, and I just didn't even start looking at the paper because paper is so heavy to take back. I have bad experience from Paris, so I just try to, you know, just don't let myself go in there. But for pens I just can't resist, and I bought this gray, and it's quite, as you can see, it's quite, let's say, a mid-tone. It's pretty heavy. It's not too dark, but it's a statement. It's not discreet. If you put that, you better know what you're doing, you know. So I tried using that, and then firstly on this page, and then on the other first double page, and I realized the pages look much better with gray. And yeah, I don't have to vectorize it for like scanning, after scanning or something, because yeah, it looks so almost done. And then yeah, what else? I started here some new pages about the food and gachapons, but I didn't finish them. And this I've been doing like for I think 3 or 4 days, bit by bit, when I was going with high temperature on fresh air because I was feeling so bad. And some days were very warm, so it was better to be outside than in bed here in Rome in Sakura house. And yeah, so I used gray zebra, which gave me opportunity to do this like more precise moves here, because this is like I think they call this felt tip. I always still say brush pen, but it's not really a brush pen. I think it's a felt tip, but it's gray and it's super precise. And this one is super calligraphy, fancy. It can really go thin, but also very thick lines. It's very free. It's very nice hair inside. The black one is the same. I didn't use this here because there was so much stones to do it. This is also from Daiso. So these 3 are from Daiso for 100 yen. And I'm really with these I'm doing daily comic, Peggy Bear daily comic. With this I just started. I'm not sure, but it's a nice control of ink, and it's some weird felt tip as well. I'm not sure. It's very an unfamiliar feeling for me when I tried to use it. And yeah, the zebra. So let's say I used a lot of this, and then I realized I need something in between. I needed something lighter, so I put this in a water directly, tried to for it to stay a little bit, to soak in, because this is very hard. It's not like a water brush that you can pull in. And it turned out to have success with lighter tones a little bit. And I said, okay, I just wrapped it up. I put some blacks on at the end. I finished the boat, and yeah, that was basically it. So yeah, that's my Daiso art supply haul today, and showing you my other sketchbook. This turned out to be like a little bit of everything. We just started scrambling and trying art supplies. Then I tried using just I mean, there are so many funny things here and new things here, so everything is really impressive, leaving an impression on me. I also realized there are some types of faces on women, and that is some crazy guy, but I didn't finish him. This you might saw on Instagram. Yeah, you can see that on my Instagram. This was in my story because I'm amazed with how the kinetic energy and mechanic works on rickshaw. The way he starts pulling and driving people on rickshaw. So I really like the, let's say, aesthetics and kinematics of it. And I will be doing probably a double page in my travel journal. Then some faces I saw. And again, faces. So I realized this other one, this is attempt unsuccessful to draw that from memory, but missing parts are lighter ones. I have to observe it much more. This is a sake building, the golden poop thing. It's very near to us, so we can see it from we're very near by the river, so it's awesome. And yeah, this is it turned out to be idea sketching and sketching whatever else, like characters and Baby Bird Daily comic. And yeah, a lot of things. Yeah, this was in a cafe. It was a very nice working atmosphere near the river as well. And this I draw from memory, and this was first successful thing from memory. And I love kids how they look with these bags. Their bags are so iconic, and the uniforms are very sweet. And I can see the kids are I don't know, holding on to each other and taking care of each other. That's why I drew these two girls I saw on the street in Asakusa. And yeah, it's wonderful. And this girl was so beautiful, and she had much more lovely lips than this, but I didn't have time to catch her. She was sleeping like for 3 stations, so this is like a 5-minute work, and I kind of managed to do this. She was asleep and she had a huge eyes, and her eyeballs were so popped out from the, you know, skull and nose area. The nose was like totally in. I was amazed. So she looked, she wasn't beautiful, but for me, I found some kind of beauty in it, and I was really attracted to. I'm always attracted to diversity and to differences. I'm not attracted to like, okay, beauty is beauty, and it's, you know, it's a thing, but when it comes to sketching, I'm always attracted to somehow more different, like somebody that sticks out. Yeah, definitely. And this is also, oh, this is my my sticker tour. I realized in Japan it's really against the law to do my sticker tour, so I'm not sure what will happen with that. But this is also Daiso 100 yen. This is my first Daiso attempt when I bought this and this together. So these 3 were from first Daiso store I caught on like 2nd day. And I'm very happy that I'm not spending too much on art supplies. These were 400 yen. That's approximately, you know, when you think about 100 yen, it's like a little bit less than $1. It varies from time to time. This is 2019 December, so it's like 89 cents US dollar cents. And this is Sakuratake. This is really professional brush pen, and this was 550 yen, but I couldn't resist. And these 2, which are super professional, as well as like this one, were 400 on sale, and I think it's a bargain. These are like super cool, especially if you're into calligraphy and inking like comics or whatever. So yeah, today we spent in Ginza, and now I have to start packing. I have to fill in, like, to organize our backpacks, and unfortunately to bring one of our computer with us. But it's more convenient if something happens. I cannot believe that in 21st century 2019 I cannot let me switch that I'm not able to put everything on my phone and to browse everything from my Android phone, like Huawei. I can't believe it. It's like, it's maybe not, it's not about a phone. This is not any kind of reclamation or something, but I think it's about the applications that I'm using, like for work, and they do not allow like everything on their apps or inside the interface of the app. There are not all the options as in browser, and when I'm browsing in Chrome, Google Chrome, there is no way for me to make, for example, some sort of transaction withdrawals and whatever. So I'm not that important. Okay, so I'm very glad that I did some update on my travel journal. I don't know what to call this video. I will probably announce that before or later in the video, but I'm so glad that I started filming after a few days, and there's a lot of film. I'm like amazed. Boyan and I are amazed with Akihabara, and it's very near to us. It's like half an hour walking, and then you can walk and explore the figurines and all that. So many more vlogs to come, and I'm very glad. And yeah, let's start the journey 10 days around Japan. Thank you for watching.